Hello, Ziljin here with another art video. Yeah, so we can see more comic book mashups. This time it's the super villains, or I guess combining the Injustice League and the Cabal. Injustice Cabal. Yeah, yep. Or Injustice League Cabal. Cabal Injustice League? Yeah. It's one of those multiple choice things. Yeah. So first of all, of course, the ultimate big bads, Thanos aka Thanos with Darkseid, Mashup. Yup. So yeah, you can see it's mostly Thanos. It's just the face is closer to Darkseid, at least the top part, and the helmet, but then the bottom part, the Grimace face. I don't even. Is that what Grimace looks like? Yeah, the super fragmented chin with all the lines and stuff. That's the Thanos chin. And yeah, this, the costume is mostly based on the Thanos color scheme, obviously, and it's Darkseid does actually wear clothes, but in the DC animated universe, he's just wearing boots and a shirt or armor piece or whatever, and then gloves. And he's not wearing no pants. He's not wearing no shirt. I mean, I guess he is wearing a shirt, but or armor or whatever, but sleeveless. That's what I'm trying to say. You can see his arms and legs. So yeah, this is more shifting towards the DC animated universe, the old one. Yeah, they don't have. Oh, the newer Darkseid and the animated movies, he got like that fully armored up, and yeah, so it's a lot different from this. And also the newer Thanos also looks a lot different from this. Yeah. So I ultimately decided with the Darkseid face head because most of it already looks like Thanos. So for this one, it looks pretty much like it's like Thanos, but with Darkseid's face. Yeah, you got the purple skin, signature purple skin. Although Thanos' skin's color, sometimes it's like purple, sometimes it's blue. Yeah, it's usually blue or purple. In the movies, I forgot. I think it's blue, or is it purple, or is it pink? Also in the movies, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the movies kept on changing the colors. Yeah, so pretty much standard Thanos color scheme. So bam! Snap the finger and bam, it's a different person now. So yeah, now this is more like Darkseid color scheme. Although he just wore blue, or was it wasn't even blue, I think, because comic book colors, there's this like confusing thing where they have like the costumes usually like black and blue. So it's either it's black and then the blue parts is just supposed to be like a highlight, or it's blue and the black parts are supposed to be the shadow. But like Superman's hair is black and blue, so that's definitely black. He definitely has black hair. He doesn't have blue hair, so I guess it's supposed to be black costume with blue highlights. But also Spider-Man has the same thing, and traditionally you don't imagine Spider-Man as wearing a black and red costume. His costume is usually like black and blue. So I guess the blue is actually the real color, and then the black is not the highlight, the shadow, the shading. So yeah, it's pretty confusing. Yeah. And like same thing with the X-Men classic costume. Is it blue and yellow or black and yellow? Who knows? Yeah. Maybe Marvel and DC is different, right? Maybe DC it's the color black with blue highlights, and Marvel it's the color blue with black shadows. Who knows? But yeah, like when I looked at the action figures for the Darkseid, they had black armor. But in the cartoons, there's kind of like bluish. So I guess it is indeed supposed to be black, but with blue highlights. So yeah, but anyway, I ultimately chose to make it like a dark blue armor color, because when I did it in black, everything is like black, white, gray. It's like, wow, this picture looks like it's not even in color. It's in like grayscale, except for the eyes. And they're like, nah, you know what? I want to have some color in it. I want it to pop a little bit, even though I still chose the more muted dark blue anyway. So yeah, you got the gray skin, the blue armor and the white highlights. And so yeah, I changed it a little bit, just like, you know, because like Thanos, the gloves and the boots and the groin was the same color as the highlights of the armor, so the trim. So I just decided to change it so it's not like a one-to-one, just one-to-one color swap. Some, you know, some parts, you know, yeah. So this is color scheme is more similar to the Darkseid, obviously, with the blue gloves and the boots and the groin area. It's supposed to be, I guess, an undershirt maybe. So yeah, this now like the first one looked like more like Thanos, but with like just the Darkseid face. Now this looks like a full-blown Darkseid, but with Thanos armor, I guess. So yeah. So that's the thing with the color schemes. It's gonna skew the appearance one way or another. So yeah, so the backstory, basically it's just a, I guess, super powerful cosmic entity, and he wants to wipe out half the universe. Very simple, right? He wants to wipe out half the universe, then rule the other half, right? Whoever's surviving, he wants to conquer and rule. Yep. He's a tyrannical, genocidal alien god. He just wants to rule the whole universe and wipe out dissidents with extreme prejudice. Yeah, so here's Ultriac, aka Ultron / Brainiac, Amalgam. So yeah, DC Marvel did have I hope you can't hear the stupid baby in the background. I mean, I love babies and stuff, but F you, baby, stop yelling so loudly. Hopefully you can't hear it anyway. Yeah, anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, there is a Darkseid in the DC Marvel Amalgam, and it looks pretty much straight up like Darkseid. He just has gold gloves and gold belt and gold boots. So yeah. So here's Ultriac. There is no Ultriac in the DC Marvel Amalgam. They went with Brainiac and Galactus, and I'm not sure who Ultron merged with. Maybe someone else. I don't know. But yeah, I decided, you know, Ultron Brainiac, you know, that super computers, evil computers, you know, like, I know for the cartoon Superman anime series, Brainiac was created by Kryptonians, you know, to archive everything and stuff, but end up destroying the universe. Well, not destroy the universe, but destroying Krypton and a lot of planets, and miniaturizing cities and collecting information and data and stuff like that. So yeah, and then Ultron was created by Ant-Man, you know, to like help. Well, in the cartoon Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes, he's, you know, created him so he can help rehabilitate, you know, criminals. But then later on, there's so many aliens and stuff that Ant-Man needed help from the Ultrons to fight, so he initiated like a more adult programming, making him capable of violence and stuff, like pretty much give him unrestricted access to his full programming. And then the Ultron's like yes, like, yeah, we have to fight the evil aliens. And then later on, it's like, wait, the humans are evil too. Let's fight them too. Bam. That's how the evil Ultron came about in the Earth's Mightiest Avengers Heroes cartoon. In Avengers Assemble, he just shows up and just assumes you already watch Age of Ultron, and Avengers Assemble is like a soft reboot, spin-off, alternate universe of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So yeah, Ultron's back, and bam, no explanation. He's just back because, you know, he died in the movies. Yo, spoilers alert. Oh yeah, tons of spoilers. But yeah, so I mean, I'm imagining. I mean, I haven't drawn it yet, but like a Superman and Ant-Man amalgam, you know. I mean, fitting in with this Brainiac Ultron, you know. He's obviously he created a robot, you know, try to study and like fight crime and whatever, you know, and then gather information and decides, you know, let's destroy the Krypton, and then he you know, and yeah, he uses the same technology, the shrinking pin particles from the Super Ant-Man, Ant-Man / Superman, Super Ant, I guess, you know, and bam, just shrinks the city of Kandor from Krypton and destroys the rest of Krypton. And that, yeah. So obviously, so that one Superman, Super Krypton, Super Ant-Man would be a full-grown Kal-El, not a baby. And he just flies to Earth to escape the destruction of Krypton, you know, because Ultron just kicked him out or something. Yeah. Yeah. Ultriac, I mean, not Ultron. Yeah. So, yeah. So in this universe, in this particular one, he's created by Super Ant. Yeah. Because, you know, why can't Superman be like a scientist, right? Why not? Yeah. So, anyway. If I ever draw that, I'll explain more, I guess. But yeah. So, yeah. So, this is mostly, obviously, in Ultron colors. Because his armor is just full blown, just gray. Sometimes blue. It's like a bluish gray. So, I chose like a compromise. It's in the color slider wheel thing, it's between blue and gray, so it's a bluish gray. And then I gave him some red highlights because, you know, that's like, yeah, he has like a red mouth and eyes, so I guess gave the gems and this thing some extra red, so it looks a little less monotonous. Yeah, so so the legs is based, I mean, most of it is based on, like, the overall shape is based on Ultron, you know, these kneecaps. I mean, not kneecaps. Those, like, cylinders, you know, it's like, it lets the machine, the joints, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you see it in Gundam mobile suits and stuff like that. You got it in the arms, you got it in the legs, you know. You got, here's Ultron spikes, Ultron shoulder pad. This is a Brainiac breastplate, Brainiac belt, and Brainiac wrist pads, and a Brainiac boot. Yeah. And it's the Brainiac helmet with the Brainiac symbol, but with the Ultron face and Ultron ears. So yeah, it'll end up look pretty cool. It actually kind of looks like Annihilus. I don't know if that's coincidence or not. Like, I guess Annihilus and Ultron kind of look similar with this, like, I guess mostly because of the fangs in the mouth. That's what yeah. And then especially with all these extra eyes, it totally looks like Annihilus because he's an insect alien monster from the anti-universe. But yeah, maybe I'll draw that someday, but probably not. I don't know. It's gonna be, there's so many possibilities, right? Yeah. So here's the Brainiac color scheme. It looks, now this actually looks pretty good. Like this looks like a good enough compromise that I don't even think I would need the first Ultra. Like, I mean, like, usually I like both color schemes, but in terms of Ultriac, I definitely like this one better. Like the Thanos side, either one could be pretty cool, but for Ultriac, definitely I like this one better. Probably because, like, this one is just kind of boring. The regular Ultron color scheme is just boring, but this is, you know, it still has some, you know, it still has some silver, gray, whatever that's similar to Ultron's color scheme, and then it has some Brainiac color schemes. I don't know why he would. I don't know. Brainiac is a robot. Why does he have green skin? I don't know. Is it because it's supposed to be like color kryptonite or something? I don't know. So he can look like an alien even though he's a freaking robot, but whatever. Yeah. So I mean, every Brainiac seems to be different. Sometimes they have like purple eyes, and sometimes they have red eyes. Yeah, so I just chose, this is mostly based on the DC Animated Universe version. Once again, the Darkseid DCAU, and then the Brainiac modeled after the DCAU, especially this, you know, the wristbands, the boot. I mean, yeah, it is the Brainiac portion, the details is based on the DCAU Brainiac. So yeah, I think this definitely looks cooler. And yeah, so even though he's a robot, he got those muscles. Why not? Yeah, so this one looks pretty awesome with the different colors and whatnot. Yeah. Maybe I should have kept the mouth and the eyes red. Then it would be like a perfect amalgam between the two, because it got the silvers and the reds and the Brainiac colors. Yeah. So I really like this one a lot. And here's the green Joker, but I mean, I turned him into a jester, like a fool, like, you know, I mean, it's supposed to be Green Goblin and the Joker, but I guess he's more like well, he's not really green. he's purple and green. But yeah, the green jester or the green joker or something like that is not, it's definitely not the joking goblin or just, yeah, because he doesn't look anything like a goblin. Yeah, it's just the boots and the gloves is, and the helmet, the hat, the hoodie is, and the clothes and the glider. I mean, like, yeah, this is mostly based on a Green Goblin picture, and I just changed his goblin armor into like a jester armor, and even his, this looks kind of freaky, but yeah, that's a clown face. That's not a clown head, if you were wondering. That's not a person's head. It's not supposed to be creepy, although it kind of does look creepy. That's just, you know, like a dome or whatever with, that's painted with a clown face on it. Yeah, I don't know how that would work, but yeah, or maybe it's just a clown toy plastic head attached to the top, bottom, middle, whatever. It's like one of those clown head toys, like in the Jack in the Box. Yeah, you can imagine that's how it is. That's what's happening. He got a bomb in his fist, in his hand over here. He got gloves. I mean, I liked how this turned out, but the original picture, his arm is super scrawny here, and the angle is all weird. Like, damn it, I already drew the whole thing, so I just made the arm a little bit thicker. But yeah, I probably should not have followed the, yeah. So this one, if this one looks better than the other ones, it's because I traced most of it. I just modified some, like the arm over here. I made it bulkier, and obviously, the Green Goblin only has this part of the helmet. I added in these two. I don't know what the hell those things are called, but yeah, the Jester hat has, you know, some of them have 2 ends, and some of them have 3 ends, and some of them have lots of ends. So I just added that in, and yeah, this is also based on the Jester. Like, not all of them have this kind of things on the boots, but yeah, I just added in so it looks more jestery. Yeah, and this part looks kind of like, I'm not too happy about how this turned out because it looks weird. Like, the side pieces are fine. It's just I don't know how to draw the middle one. You know, because it's like facing you, the camera and stuff. So yeah, that looks weird. Maybe I should have made it angled or something. But yeah, because everything else is angled. Yeah, like the glider is clearly to an angle. I don't know why I made this straight towards the camera. It just looks weird, this one. But yeah, overall it turned out pretty good, I think so. And yeah, like these things over here, I added in these extra lines so I can have like a checkerboard kind of thing, color scheme matching his thing. Yeah, so obviously the Joker, this is more like Harley Quinn. This is like Green Goblin plus Joker plus Harley Quinn. Mostly, you know, the jester hats and and the outfit, the dividing color outfit costume thing. So yeah, so I guess it's combining like Green Goblin, Joker, and Harley Quinn in one. So this is more like a 3-in-1. But obviously it's based on Joker and Green Goblin because, you know, the white skin, the face, and the clowns and stuff. Because yeah, Harley Quinn is actually more closer to to a jester or fool, a king's clown or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, I really liked how this turned out, but obviously I kind of cheated because I used the reference image and traced most of it. Obviously the clown face here, it's my own design. I mean, I did look up clown faces obviously, but yeah, I didn't trace this or anything. Yeah, and the arms I reconstructed, and the hat, yeah. And he had a pumpkin bomb. I just turned it into a regular bomb. Although I guess a pumpkin bomb is like Halloween. I guess if I was going for like a serial killer clown, then a pumpkin bomb would be fine. But I just want to make him just like regular bombs. Like I know, I'm pretty sure Joker has used bombs before, but it's just regular bombs, you know, that blow up, not, you know, pumpkin shaped or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, and here's the Green Goblin. So yeah, the first one was Joker color scheme, obviously, because of the green and purple and the white skin. And yeah, the red is just because the clown noses and stuff. And then bam, this is the Green Goblin. His glider is actually just completely all gray. And yeah, so his gloves and stuff is purple. I just kept in the extra green. I mean, would he have looked better all purple? Nah, this is fine. There's like, you know, like the, I'm rambling here, but obviously, so yeah, so I made his skin dark green so that it doesn't look the same as this green, and so yeah, more closely resembles, you know, the Green Goblin from Marvel Comics. And I gave him the orange bomb and orange colors, orange hairs and stuff to resemble the pumpkin bomb, you know, that color. Yeah, I mean, this looks pretty good too. So this is like Green Goblin but as like a jester. So I mean, it's not like, yeah, so yeah, I mean, so yeah, so the fake backstory of this character, you know, well, he obviously falls into a vat of chemicals that turns him into an insane super soldier kind of deal. Because I know, like, Green Goblin, like, at least in the movie and in the cartoons, he goes insane from this Green Goblin's serum. And then in the Batman, you know, Joker got so many origins, but one of them is he falls into a vat of chemicals which changes his skin permanently white and turns him into an insane. I mean, he already was a clown or a comedian, but yeah. And yeah, so like, if the chemical can turn his skin color permanently white, why can't it turn it permanently green, right? So yeah. Yeah. So also, this one, similar to the Ultron, I think this one is overall the better color scheme. I mean, this one is fine, but like, I would be okay with just this one. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this art video. So it's pretty obvious why I made this, because this Thanos is the big bad of the Marvel Universe. Darkseid is set up as the big bad, but he hasn't shown up yet. Ultron and Brainiac, just some super ultra powerful machine. I don't know, machine aliens? Yeah. Sentient machine aliens. Super ultra powerful. I mean, Ultron was already in the Age of Ultron movie. Brainiac hasn't shown up yet. Who knows if he'll ever show up, but he has been on Supergirl and all the cartoons and stuff. And then, yeah, Joker, because of the new Joker movie, there's multiple of them. You know, Jared Leto's going to have his own Joker movie, and Joaquin Phoenix going to have his own Joker movie. Green Goblin, he already been in the Spider-Man movie. Who knows if he's still going to be in the new one. And, yeah, he's shown up in both Joker and Green Goblin showed up in every Marvel and DC cartoons. So, yeah. So that's pretty much it for this video. For the next art video, I don't know if I'm still gonna be doing comic book mashups. And you know, I've been like, you know, looking up Greek mythology and stuff, and like looking up videos of Warcraft and stuff. I kind of want to draw some fantasy stuff again, but I guess that'll be the next surprise, right? Let's see what I decided in the end. Yeah, you'll know in a couple of days. Yeah, so yeah, be sure to subscribe, comment, rate the video. As always, thank you for watching. Until next time, bye.